pulled out everything that we believe we can make a meal out of. And if it tastes good, it is my recipe. And if it doesn't, it's Ivy's recipe. All right, good morning everyone and welcome to another Fit Vegan cooking video. So we have another special one for you because we have no idea what we're gonna make today because we're recording this the day before Ivy and I leave to Canada so I can go to my brother's wedding, and so we have to empty out our fridge. So we pulled out everything that we believe we can make a meal out of and we're gonna bring you through this culinary experience.
Experiment.
And if it tastes good, it is my recipe, and if it doesn't, it's Ivy's recipe.
We all know how this goes.
You guys notice how tall Ivy is? She put her heels on today, you know? So that's the real difference right there.
No, you just got short.
I just shrunk. All right, Ivy will bring you all through the ingredients and we'll figure out what to do with it. We have a ballpark idea already. All right, guys, this is about to be pure chaos. Ivy and I just figured out our game plan and what we're gonna do with the ingredients. So we're gonna be using our Thermomix and the air fryer. I think and a pan, obviously. So what's the game plan, Ivy? Let the people know.
If this is a good recipe, it's mine, remember that. But if it's not, it's Maxime. We're going to saute our tempeh with our onions and garlic, and then use this sauce for flavoring, right? So that's step one.
That's happening in a pan. All right, what's step two over there? Carrots?
Step two will be your spinach, garbanzo beans, chickpeas, and carrots. And we're going to blend this and coarse it into our blender. So
it'll be like a chunky puree, basically. Not puree.
Minced
You just
it.
have fancy words to say it's going to be puree. Okay. And
minced.
so then we'll mix these two things inside the wrap.
Yes, and then we'll roll the wrap and then we'll air fry it.
And it's going to be high in protein because it has tempeh and beans. It's going to be very high in fiber because of the beans and the nutrients. So let's start cooking. Good looking.
Oh, and we're going to make peanut sauce.
Putting me to work. I'm doing all the hard work. All right, so we have our tempeh. We're going to be cutting our tempeh and crumbling it, and then we're going to be squeezing this like it's a popsicle. Remember when you were a kid, those little popsicles you had to, no? Okay, I'm the only one.
No.
All right, so I washed my hands before. Just gonna crumble the tempeh. What's great about tempeh is it's just fermented soy, so you pretty much get the whole bean in there. All right, I did not add any oil. All right, so basically we're gonna use 2 blocks of tempeh because we're flying out tomorrow, so we wanna use it because they're gonna go bad. The expiry date, I think, is like midway through our trip. And I'm doing the tempeh first because onion will cook a lot faster and garlic will cook a lot faster. I know you're supposed to saute them before and all that, but if I did that, I always end up burning the onions and the garlic at the end.
This is definitely looking like your recipe.
So funny. Hey, you're gonna laugh, but it's gonna be really good. I can already tell. I made a lot of weird meals in my life, and I can tell this one's gonna be a good one.
Fingers crossed.
Can you do this? My dad taught me how to do this. Those of you
what?
that the OG knows, how to do that. And then you handshake like this.
What? Yeah,
It was like, that was the handshake back in the day.
only from like in Canada.
No, that's from my dad's era.
What do you mean?
It was like a TV show. It was like Star Trek. Yeah, that's what it was. See, I know. Ivy keeps telling me that I'm like.
You guys are Trekkie. What is that?
I'm 50.
Trekkers? Trekkie. I have no idea.
How old do you say I am inside?
80.
Ivy says I'm 80 years old inside.
That's a compliment. That means you have a lot of knowledge.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Not in the kitchen though. Hey, you're still alive, so I must be doing a good job. Food can't be that bad. Put that in there. Et voila. And then we're just gonna do the garlic. Honestly, I haven't done garlic in so long. God was like, we'll make garlic taste so good, but you're gonna have to put up a fight for it.
Tell them what's good about garlic.
Good for you. I think it's good for your blood.
Lower cholesterol.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. People always say that about like different vegetables and all that. Like they all do, right? If you eat plants, there's no cholesterol in plants. Fun fact, there's no cholesterol in plants. There's only cholesterol in animal products. So yes, it will lower your cholesterol because it does not contain any cholesterol in it. All right, so we chopped up our garlic. Garlic. Yeah, I recorded like 4 podcasts today, so my mouth is tired. While we're doing that, we're gonna throw everything in the Thermomix. I'm gonna let Ivy have the honor of doing this one.
Because I'm so good at it.
Even Tempeh eats his vegetables.
Good point.
We're proud of you, Tempeh. So Ivy's chopping up the carrots a little bit. Got the chickpea, got the spinach. Ready to put those in the Thermomix?
Yes.
We used it last time to make soup in our other video. You guys probably have seen at this point. Tempeh. He'll take more. There you go.
Waiting.
Yeah, because we need to use it all. Worst comes to worst, we'll have leftovers and we give it to your mom before we leave. We feed her healthy food.
It's definitely like a spinach roll now.
Yeah. Put the lid on and then turn it on.
That's your favorite.
Yeah, so the cool thing about this is you can heat up the food. Like I could add heat while it's doing the food processor, which is really cool. And Ivy's still stirring the tempeh and onions.
Smells really good.
Yeah, we didn't even add the harissa yet to it.
You'll do it last.
Yeah, very excited to see what it tastes like.
Me too.
Definitely won't taste like any of Carly's recipe or Chef AJ's recipe, but it's an Ivy recipe. Because we can add heat if we want to on here, if you guys can see. Well, we're just gonna connect on here and then start turning. It's gonna lock it up. Later. All right, let's pull it out and see what the final result is. That was literally like 10 seconds. It was really quick. Yeah, there you go. Looks beautiful. Again, some spinach didn't really work on the side, but that's all we need.
So this is a 10-in-1, supposedly, appliances. So it chops, it makes soup, it cooks. I don't know, my friend said it does 20 things, but we haven't tried all of them.
All the Europeans can tell us in the comment section, because a lot of Europeans apparently have that in their kitchen.
Yes, please tell us how to use this properly.
So we're gonna continue preparing the tempeh, and once the tempeh is cooked, we're gonna start recording again and assemble everything in the wrap, because right now we're just waiting for it to cook.
You'll be rolling.
You're rolling.
You're rolling.
All right, guys, so we have our tempeh ready. We added a little bit of harissa sauce to it. It tastes absolutely delicious. So we're gonna put that back into the fridge. Now we're ready to assemble. We've been soaking our spring roll sheets in here. It takes a lot longer than I want it to take. Oh my God. I don't think this one's gonna roll, but.
You ruined it. Yeah, that's not gonna roll. You already destroyed it.
Yeah, look at that. Is it already a bunch? Look at this.
Because you have to be careful.
It looks like
it.
your face mask.
Oh, it does though.
All right, so we're gonna ditch this one. We have a good one that's in one piece. Yeah, I'm so not delicate enough to do this. Show you how it's done. So we grab a little bit of our carrot, chickpea mix, and then some of our tempeh. So then we're gonna make a little burrito out of it. Oh my God, my hands are not delicate enough for this. I'm gonna pack this bad boy like a burrito. And then, I could have put more in there. There's definitely some wiggle room for it. And then boom! Et voila, perfection!
Why is that so loose?
It's a loosey-goosey. We don't usually do vegan spring rolls, so.
I do, you don't.
Yeah.
And you just eat them.
So we'll let Ivy do it. Show me how it's done. All right, this bottom one's ready.
All right, let me show you. Let the pro. I feel like I should do well because I'm Asian. It's an Asian thing.
I can't say anything. I still love you.
It's okay. I'll save you for a little.
That was really good. Honestly, I might just eat that with tempeh in a bowl if this doesn't work out.
Exactly. All right, tight.
Show us.
I've seen this happen. So we go. Da-da-da. Then, side. See that?
It ripped.
Exactly. So now you have more protection.
So
Are you jealous?
I'm gonna point something out when you're done.
Yeah,
Mine's a roll, you got a square. That is a square.
This is how you keep them together.
All right, we'll check in with you guys once we're done doing as many as we can of them.
Our evolution of egg rolls.
All right, guys, there you have it. I hand roll all of these myself.
Ham.
Ivy didn't do any of them. Look at this. So beautiful. All right, so we have our silicone little containers here. We're gonna put them in the air fryer instead of actually frying them. So now we'll see if mine, the long one I made at the beginning, will hold off.
The burrito.
Yeah. I like making recipe videos like this because this is real life. There's stuff in your fridge. You don't want it to go bad. All right, we're in the air fryer. We're gonna turn this on. We're gonna select zone 1. I think 20 minutes is fine. Yeah, 20 minutes, and then activating zone 2, and then start. So we're gonna wait 20 minutes while this goes through. I'm personally very hungry because I just played basketball for 2 hours. So I'm actually just gonna have some of the leftover vegetable mix and tempeh in a bowl while I'm waiting for this because I'm hungry. So we'll check in with you guys once they are ready. All right guys, we're gonna be making our peanut sauce here. So I'm gonna be starting off with some peanut butter and we're gonna do half a cup of it. I keep it in the fridge so it's pretty thick. You're gonna have to like heat it up a little bit to blend it. Again, not saying that all this portion is going to be for just those spring rolls, but I guess we'll have leftover sauce that we can bring to Ivy's mom before we leave. One thing to point out, this would, if someone was to look at this dish, they'd be like, oh my God, that's such a healthy dish. There's probably gonna be more calorie in that sauce than there's actually going to be in those wraps, right? The dressing is always the thing that crushes people. A very inflated half a cup of peanut butter. And then what we're going to do is we're going to melt it up a little bit in the microwave just for a few seconds.
Man.
He's a happy camper. No waste. No waste in his household.
Tempeh, what is that? When were you allowed to do that?
He's like, this feels wrong. He's jumpy.
He said it's too good to be true.
Yeah.
What is that?
Tempeh, come here. It's okay.
Tempeh doesn't really eat human food or things that we cook. He gets his own food, so this is a treat.
He's like, this feels so wrong. I can't do it.
So good.
Tempeh is such a loud liquor. We're sleeping or we're in our bed at night and all we hear is I put it in there for about a minute because at 30 seconds it wasn't soft enough. We'll just start with that and then we'll be able to kind of add from there. So what we're going to do is 1 tablespoon of coconut amino in there. This is just a brand we use, just the one from Trader Joe's. And then we're going to do 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, good old Canadian maple syrup. We're going to go to Canada so we can have real maple syrup. It's going to be cold as shit up there. It was like a summer day today in LA and Ivy and I are going to be transitioning to wearing a winter coat once we get to Canada. All right, we got our maple syrup and then we'll do 1 teaspoon of chili garlic sauce, but we don't have chili garlic sauce, so we're gonna do a mixture of chili, onion, and garlic. That's half a teaspoon, so we'll do half a teaspoon of this one, and then half a teaspoon of the garlic. All right, and then we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of lime juice. Got a little bit of lemon juice here. We don't have lime. Again, this is cooking with what we have at the house. It's
We're improvising.
Yeah, exactly. 1.
Maybe start with 2.
2. Yeah, I'll start with 2. It'll be a little bit too much. All right. We can kind of close all these things up and then start mixing. He brought the cup by my feet.
It's like, refill, please.
He's like, I want more of this. Tempeh, can I help you? Up. So we got our sauce all mixed up here. 1/4 cup of water to make it thinner. But again, yeah, the peanut butter will soften. This is improv. This is what's happening today. You guys, this is very different from our usual cooking videos where we have the recipe and everything is structured. This is us just making a quick meal, which is not ending up being a quick meal. It's not bad. We've been cooking for like 35 minutes right now, so it's not too bad. So because I need it to be more liquid, I'm just gonna put it on top of the air fryer, which there's heat coming from there, so. All right, we got another 7 minutes. We'll check in with you guys once it's done. All right, let's look at our, oh, they look really nice.
Yeah.
They held off.
Survive.
Yeah, they toasted away. All right, it's time to plate them and then give them a shot and see who claims the recipe.
Where's yours?
This long one right there. The most beautiful one out of all of them. All right guys, there we have it, our concoction of leftover, of mystical culinary experience. Ivy, you're the first one to try it. It is really hot because we just took it out of the air fryer. Tip on the peanut butter sauce, don't put it in the microwave for too long because I dehydrated it and now it's like a McFlurry. It doesn't, it is not saucy anymore. It's more like gravy, like peanut gravy.
It's not even gravy. It's just like mashed potatoes now or something.
It's mashed peanut butter.
So hot.
Ouch.
Maybe we should cool this off.
This is good though. Really thick peanut butter. The peanut butter is real thick. I don't know if you guys can see inside of it, but oh yeah, look at that. delicious. Still hot. Ooh.
So crispy though.
Very crispy. The air fryer definitely worked on this one. So Ivy and I are gonna devour this because we're hungry. So if y'all enjoy cooking videos like this where they're a little bit less structured and it's just going off of what we have in the fridge, or you like a more structured video, let us know in the comment section below what you enjoy the most and what kind of recipe you would like to see next. Since I'm going to Canada, I'm gonna be recording some amazing cooking videos with my mom, who is definitely a better chef than Ivy and I. We're very much looking forward to eating her food. And so we have a lot better recipes coming for you in the upcoming Saturdays. And yeah, any words you'd like to add?
No, I'm speechless. I'm still enjoying.
Are you owning the recipe? Is it your recipe or is it my recipe?
The peanut butter sauce is his. The peanut sauce. The rest is mine. It turned out perfect.
I can just add water to it. I'll rehydrate. It became dehydrated peanut butter is basically what happened. So I want to say a massive thank you for listening to this episode. Again, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't already. And we will see you in the next podcast episode coming out on Tuesday because we have a very special guest for you. See you on that video.
See ya.
Bye. Also, by the way, if you guys want to have an incredible transformation to end the year strong, you want to start 2025 with a bang and with momentum, and you're interested in working with our Fit Vegan coaching team, there's a link down below. We can book your free application call, and you might be talking to Ivy or myself. That way we can help you get set up on your transformation so you can become a fit vegan and eat delicious food as well. Not like this recipe, but like the other ones that we've made in the past, all right? Go ahead and book your call. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.